650. We have other opportunities here. Moors and people of a darker hue. We have more than just the underworld. We have more than just the black market to partake in. You know what I'm saying? We have to have a different mindset. We get stuck in this, we gotta hustle, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And yes, you do have to hustle, but you can hustle legally. It doesn't have to be illegal hustle. You don't have to be a street pharmacist to make a living. And plus, being a street smart pharmacist is not a very good long-term profession, if you know what I mean. A lot of things can happen to you. You can go to jail for one. You can get robbed. You can lose your life over turf wars and stuff like that. So it's a very high demand and failure rate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you getting a little money for a minute. There's always somebody that's jealous. There's always a challenger. There's always an adversary. And that's what gets us caught up. Pride. False pride. We got to prove that we're the top dog. We got to be number one. A lot of times we get caught up. We get caught up. And we know that's when the other shoe drops a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? You're facing time. You got to probably buy a lawyer. You might lose your job because of the charges that you're facing. Because there might have been some type of violation of the policy. So there's a lot. There's a lot to lose, man. And I'm just saying, you have the right to enterprise. I've been saying that for years. Legally. Get your legal hustle. I used to work 3 jobs because you had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Where I lived at is cost of living is high. And you can't do it off one salary. For years, over 20-some years, I worked 3 jobs. Plus doing whatever part-time side thing I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So I was always on somebody's clock. But just to make it the legal way. And it's frustrating, trust me. Taxes and the BS you got to put up with different people who's power tripping. They on a power trip at their job because they got a little authority or whatever. They're a supervisor. They just think they're just God's gift to this earth. And you deal with those egos, but you manage it. You know what I'm saying? You manage it. You get up and go to work. You do what you have to do. Take care of your family, put some clothes on your kids' back, food on the table. You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But know the risk. Know the risk. Don't blame anybody else but yourself if you happen to get caught up. Know the risk. You know what I'm saying? It's not just caking. It's saving. You never know. They come knocking. Vanguardian 650. Peace.